Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, but don't forget subscribe on the channel and leave your like. Luther Burden III and Armand Membou headline 4 Mizzou players invited to the 2025 NFL Scouting Combine. 4 Missouri Tigers were invited to the 2025 NFL Scouting Combine, headlined by receiver Luther Burden III and right tackle Armand Membou. Thursday morning the NFL released the 329 prospects who have been invited to the NFL Scouting Combine, and 4 Missouri Tigers made the list with wide receiver Luther Burden III and right tackle Armand Membou headlining the list. They were joined by quarterback Brady Cook and wide receiver Theo Wease. Burden and Membou were always going to be invited. They've been widely mocked as first-round picks by draft experts and analysts since the end of the 2024 regular season. For Burden, he's been mocked as a potential first-round talent since he joined the Tigers in 2022, and he lived up to the hype. Last season, he earned his second straight All-Southeastern Conference first-team selection after recording 61 receptions for 676 yards and 6 touchdowns. He also had 9 carries for 115 yards and 2 touchdowns. When he earned first-team honors in 2023, it was after producing one of the better receiving seasons in program history when he had 86 receptions for 1,212 and 9 touchdowns. That year he also was named an All-American. Burden finished his MU career with 192 receptions for 2,263 yards and 21 touchdowns. He also had 34 carries for 234 yards and 4 touchdowns. In a post-Super Bowl mock draft, CBS Sports' Mike Renner ranked Burden as the 12th best prospect and had him going 13th overall to the Miami Dolphins, while NFL.com's Daniel Jeremiah had him going 25th to the Houston Texans in his mock draft 1.0. Membou joined the Tigers the same year as Burden and made an instant impact by playing 10 games with 5 starts. He started 12 games in 2024 and finished his career starting the last 30 games he played in at right tackle. In 2024, he was named a second-team All-SEC selection after he was one of 6 offensive linemen in the FBS with a PFF college pass blocking and run blocking grade north of 85.0. At the next level, many experts think he can be an interior lineman, but at 6'4" and 332 pounds with 34.5-35-inch arms, he could still play tackle. In Renner's mock draft, he had Membou, his 22nd overall prospect, going 22nd to the Los Angeles Chargers, while Jeremiah had him going 11th to the San Francisco 49ers. Cook is one of 15 quarterbacks who will be at the Combine, and that comes after leading MU to a 10-3 record that ended with a Music City Bowl win over Iowa. The win marked the second straight 10-win season for the Tigers, something they've only done twice before. Last season, he completed 201 of 321 passes for 2,535 yards and 11 touchdowns. He also had 87 carries for 223 yards and 5 touchdowns. Cook has started all but one game for Missouri since 2022 and leaves the program with the second most wins, 26, as a starting quarterback in program history. He also finishes second in quarterback efficiency rating, 143.53, number 3 in passing yards, 9,013, and 200-yard performances, 26, number 4 in total offense, 10,222, and number 5 in passing touchdowns, 50. Wease is coming off the best season of his career that saw him rack up 60 receptions for 884 yards, led team, and 4 touchdowns in 13 games. The former 5-star receiver came to MU in 2023 after spending 4 years with Oklahoma. He finished his career with 173 receptions for 2,610 yards and 20 touchdowns and recorded a reception in his last 27 games played. The 2025 NFL Combine will be from February 27 to March 2. The future of sports tech, bringing fans closer to the game. Technology is reshaping the fan experience, and at the intersection of sports and innovation, Urcode is leading the charge. During a conversation at Adweek's recent event, Miami Dolphins wide receiver Braxton Berrios and Urcode's chief marketing officer, Brittany Hershkowitz, discussed how interactive technology is deepening the connection between athletes and fans. Being a fan isn't just about watching, it's about feeling the moment, living every play, a video said, introducing Urcode's latest breakthrough. The company has launched a tool that allows fans to interact with live sports in real time through their mobile devices. We're creating a second screen experience that brings fans closer to the game, their favorite players, and even commercials. Berrios, who has witnessed firsthand the evolution of sports technology, highlighted how platforms like Urcode can completely change how players connect with their audience, moving it from a passive viewing experience to an immersive and interactive one. For me, bringing fans and the community closer has always been important. With Urcode, if someone is watching me on TV, they can use the app to get live updates, stats, and even shop for my jersey, he said. It takes engagement to another level. By scanning a player's image during a live broadcast, fans can instantly access stats, highlights, merchandise, and social media links. It's a personalized experience that gives every fan a unique way to connect, Hershkowitz added. Beyond engagement, this technology transforms how athletes play and officials oversee sports. Specifically, Berrios noted that cameras, AI, and image recognition will alter various game aspects. You're seeing talks about replacing some referees with automated systems, embedding microchips in footballs to measure first downs. It's moving fast, he said. And for fans, tools like Apple Vision Pro or Oculus are making it possible to feel like they're courtside or right behind the plate, all from their couch. These innovations are also influencing brand partnerships and monetization strategies. Hershkowitz emphasized that sports remain a dominant force in media. Out of the top 68 TV broadcasts last year, 65 were sports events. The top 10? All NFL, she said. That level of engagement is unmatched, and with platforms like Urcode, brands and athletes can tap into this in entirely new ways. As live events become more immersive, Urcode is also looking beyond television. Right now, our technology works exceptionally well with video, but our vision is to make the entire world interactive, Hershkowitz said. The company is exploring ways to improve in-person experiences, from streamlining concessions to creating venue-wide interactivity. Imagine scanning a player on the field and instantly getting access to exclusive content or even ordering merchandise that's delivered to your seat. For Berrios, the potential for deeper fan relationships excites him most. At the end of the day, fans drive this industry, he said. The more connected they feel, the stronger the sport becomes. With advancements like Urcode bridging the gap between players and spectators, the future of sports isn't just about watching, it's about truly being part of the action. Bill Simmons says he heard interesting trade rumor about Tyreek Hill. Right after the Miami Dolphins ended the 2024 season with a loss to the New York Jets in Week 18, star wide receiver Tyreek Hill made some public comments that heavily implied that he wanted to be traded this offseason. He has recently backed off of those comments, but that doesn't automatically mean he will be a member of the Fins this fall. There continue to be trade rumors floating around concerning Hill, and longtime sports writer Bill Simmons claims someone who was with Hill at Sunday's Super Bowl said the Los Angeles Chargers could end up with the speedster, per Fins Extra. The Chargers surprised a lot of people by winning 11 games and making the playoffs in their first season under head coach Jim Harbaugh, despite a lack of established skill players on offense. Rookie wide receiver Ladd McConkey had a strong year with 1,149 receiving yards and 7 touchdowns, but they will need a proven go-to guy if they are to become anything approaching a Super Bowl contender. Hill had a down year in 2024 with 959 yards and 6 touchdowns on 81 catches and just 11.8 yards per catch, but he remains an explosive player who could make a significant impact on any team that trades for him. Upon arriving in Miami in 2022, he remade a young Dolphins team into a playoff squad, and one has to think that given good health, the Finns should be able to return to the playoffs in 2025 if he'll sticks around. And you fan, what do you think about of Tyreek Hill's situation? Write in the comments.